What's up YouTube, how it's going? Hunkpain Gaming here with you, another video about Warframe. First of all, I want to say happy holidays to all my friends around the world. Today's video is going to be about Vault Steel Path build. If you're looking for a more easy build, more beginners build, everything on the channel, my dear friend, this is more of advanced build. That doesn't mean that you don't watch this one, but actually by watching this you know how to build and synergize everything in the game, my dear friend. So starting with first thing first, talking about his passive grounded movement. The more you move, you're gonna generate stacks. They cap at 1000. That gonna 1000 electricity that will, my dear friend, unleash with your next attack. Simple as that. More you move, 1000 electricity, you unleash it when your next attack. Shock, my dear friend, is you shock the front enemy with electricity damage with a chain of 5 links, as you can see. Next, speed. This one gonna boost your movement speed, and ability strength will boost the speed multiplier as well, and the reload speed. So movement, reload speed, it's very amazing mobility ability. All right. Electric shield. This one, my dear friend, gonna be shield you from projectiles, as well it's gonna give you extra damage. If you're doing Eidolon hunts, you would know this is one of the best abilities for the Eidolon hunt, as you can stack the shields and you shoot through them with maximum of 300% damage. But moving forward, discharge, Volt discharge, electricity that costs, this one is very simple. If you're doing Elite Sanctuarian Onslaught, or you're going to level there, you know most of the players using this ability. Why? Because it have a wide range, like it goes all the area and it's like electricity all the enemies and killing them. Simple as that. Volt, known for its simplicity, is very simple frame to do. All right, so now, my dear friend, I'm gonna show you everything in details, so keep pay close attention. All right, so this is the build we're gonna be using today. We're gonna be using Brief Respite. On ability cast, converts 150% energy spent to shields while overshield are inactive. Remember that very well. Vigilante Pursuit. This one you can switch it with anything you want. Premature Footed, etc. I need a second Vault, so I'll be able to put Premature Footed here. But you can, use one forma here and have it there. Alright, Primed Flow for energy max. We need to get those energy pool high because this is a very energy hungry build. Overextend the ability range and minus ability strength. Rolling Guard, if you have slash on you, toxin, whatever, you roll and you save your day. Transient Fortitude, ability strength and minus ability duration. Primed Continuity for ability duration to repair the Transient Fortitude. Archon Stretch for ability range. And, my dear friend, abilities that deal electricity damage, because this build is based on his 4th ability. And yes, my dear friend, you're gonna be killing Steel Path with his 4th ability. Everyone knows very well that Volt cannot kill and his ability doesn't scale with enemies so good. This is why nobody uses him so much to kill with his abilities for Steel Path, alright? But there is a way to do it. Alright, Streamline for ability efficiency, Umbral Testify for more strength, Arcane Energize and Molt Augment for more strength. The more strength you have, the more your ability will do damage, and so on. The helmet ability we're gonna be using today is our baby, the ability of the year, Terrify. Terrify, my dear friend, it's a Necros helmet ability. It drains 52, radius duration, it doesn't matter. Enemies affected 28, and armor reduction 84.6. Now for you saying, but this doesn't armor strip. Yes and no. The thing is, this is why we're using Molt Augment. So when you reach more in stacks in Molt Augment, which is 0.24 ability strength, stacks up to 250 times, that means 60% ability strength. It's gonna make you reach enough strength. First of all, it's gonna strip. Second of all, it's gonna do more damage in discharge. That's why we're using Molt Augment with 235 range, 128 duration, 130 efficiency. Mamma mia. I don't want you to go minus duration because it's gonna be very bad, because the 4th ability will not have enough time to do enough damage. And you don't want to go minus efficiency because you're gonna be struggling even with equilibrium, because this is energy hungry. And range, you wanna go as far as possible because you're gonna be killing with his 4th ability. So don't worry about the Terrify. Enemies are wandering around. Don't worry about that. And yes, my dear friend, if you really want, you can use Creeping Terrify instead of Streamline, and you're still gonna be at 100 efficiency. So this is very powerful build and very for you, I know the mods and we know the mods, but putting these mods together in a combination where you can play around, it's a very complicated thing, my dear friend. All right, so now Moving to the next thing, which is part of the build. Moving to his Archon shards. First Archon shard is going to be two forged Amber Archon. If you have the normal Amber Archon, it's not a problem. 37% casting speed. Moving next, the Crimson Shard for more ability strength. Moving next to Amber Archon Shard for 50% effectiveness on energy orbs. And Amber Archon Shards for another effectiveness on energy orbs. And Tau Forged Amber Archon for more casting speed. So we have like here 70% casting speed. It's even better than the natural talent. Alright. Moving next, my dear friend, we're going to be using Proboscis Cernos. Proboscis Cernos known very well for its amazing talent of grabbing enemies and then detonates. And it does radial attack. It's very powerful weapon, my dear friend. It's going to be free grabbing CC for the stuff. But the key powerful thing here is Epitaph. Epitaph, we're going to be using him for proccing stats. It's going to be proc heat and viral. So if you know very well that enemies is going to be armor stripped, they're going to be hit with electricity, and now imagine they have 10 stacks of viral and they have heat on them and they have cold, which slows them even more down. And thanks to the Ogre secret with the statue duration, and this is what it does, it makes the status duration last longer on the enemies, which is very perfect, my dear friend. And secondary dexterity, of course, for melee kills. And of course our baby Glaive, my dear friend, that we're going to be using gas build. I mean, we can use corrosive if you want, you can use viral, that's totally, oh, just toxin, that's totally up to you. I'm gonna just leave it as toxin so you know what I'm talking about. Madurai, my dear friend, there is a reason for Madurai. Madurai is sling strength, switching to Warframe after a chain sling adds 40% ability strength if you want to push your damage even further. And of course there is something else, which is Void Strike, energy deplete, consumes all energy. Each percent gonna give you 10%. That's 1000% damage. That means if you die, you can revive yourself thanks to what? Uniro, my dear friend, which called Last Grasp. Revive your Warframe by transferring to operator and killing 3 enemies before 15 seconds elapse, and the revive meter begins to drain. This is a way bound, my dear friend, and you're happy guy. Alright. What else? Okay, yeah, we're using panzer vulpaphyla. Panzer vulpaphyla is the pet that you want in your arsenal, and you want to take it everywhere with you. This pet gonna fetch for you, gonna keep you alive, gonna cost viral on enemies, it's gonna do for you synth fiber if you're using equilibrium. It does it all, my dear friend, so you're gonna be happy. Alright, so now time for the show. Alright, this is level 185 heavy corrupted gunners. First of all, I want to show you things at I'm gonna try to show them slowly so you guys get everything happening right here, so you understand how everything works. Okay, starting with just casting the 4th ability. There you go, just casting the 4th ability. I want you to pay close attention to their health. As you can see now, this is the reason everyone's saying Volt doesn't kill with his 4th ability, which is right. Volt doesn't kill with his 4th ability because his ability struggles to make enough damage. Now, my dear friend, so if we just do something very small from Necros, which is armor stripping those enemies, which their HP gonna be red. Now I cast 2 times to armor strip. When you get more Molt Augment, you're gonna armor stripping them 1 shot. And now look at that. Now you understand what's going on right here, yes? I think you do. Because, my dear friends, armor stripping is a very powerful. It's the most powerful thing in Warframe, actually, my dear friend. Okay, so moving next. So now you know what we're doing. We're using armor stripping from Necros, and we're using 4th ability. Now, till this point, there is no synergy at all. There is just armor stripping with Necros and using 4th ability. So you just spam 1st, 4th, 1st, 4th. You're happy, okay? But there is things to push things further. As the enemy scales, you need to scale your synergy, okay? So now we're gonna be doing our baby Epitaph. This is the first synergy you wanna do. So proccing Epitaph is a very powerful thing. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Now armor stripping them and casting your 4th ability, and kaboom. You just get it. Now you're saying, Hank, yes, it does. But what happened? Very simple. When you cast Terrify and your 4th ability, you will kill them, but it will take longer, okay? With Epitaph, it will make the enemies more vulnerable for damage, means they will die faster, and that's what you want. You want to kill enemies way faster. Now, what if we add something else to the equation? You're gonna be casting your first ability, fourth ability, and so on and so on. But during that process, my dear friend, let's assume they have like Epitaph on them, and you're casting your regular stuff, and yeah, you get the idea. Now what you're going to do, you're gonna be using your Proboscis, kaboom, and boom, and I mean, you're just gonna delete everything in the room, my dear friend. Look at that. Boom, boom, easy breezy. You understand? Now, that's the way to do it. The other way to do it, my dear friend, is very simple. You stay on your Epitaph and Glaive Prime. The reason I use Proboscis because many Cernos maybe doesn't like Glaive, and I'm seeing like a lot of Cernos thinking Glaive is something shouldn't be part of the game. It's like Glaive becoming a cheat code in Warframe. Like, remember when you're playing GTA, like San Andreas, I don't know if you're a legend playing that game, but it's like you are like panzer tank or whatever. No, my dear friend. Glaive, you like it or not, it's part of the game. It's most powerful melee weapon in the game right now, alongside with Sirat, alongside with Sifan, alongside with a lot of other weapons. But Balla with Contagion. But yeah, Glaive Prime is the most powerful melee. You like it or not, it's part of the game. Until they nerf it and take it away from the game, we're gonna be using it, and it is what it is. So if I'm using Glaive Prime or anybody using them, don't judge them for that, because it's part of the game and we play it with what the game provides. I didn't create Glaive Prime. Okay, so here is the deal, my dear friend. How you're gonna do it? You're gonna be epitaphing, and this is easier way to do it, by the way. And you're gonna armor strip, kaboom, kaboom, and then you're gonna cast your fourth ability, and you're gonna be glaive them, and just gone. They're not gonna survive anything. Alright? They're not gonna survive anything, my dear friend. And how to use glaive? Very simple. You throw, you heavy attack, and you detonate it. Because if you throw it only, the glaive gonna come back to you. You see this? Boom, boom. This is extra like guide for you in a guide. Alright, here you go. So now what you do is you throw, you detonate. Look, if you throw it here, just throw, nothing will happen. But there you go. See that? Nothing will happen. But if you throw and detonate, so you throw the glaive, you detonate it with heavy attack, the middle button mouse, the button in the middle, roll mouse, whatever, like this, the roll inside that button. So when it goes, when it reaches the point where you want to detonate, kaboom, hit that heavy attack, it will detonate. Boom, boom, easy breezy. Okay, Epitaph gonna be alongside. As you can see, you can use both weapons together. So Epitaph in your left hand, boom, 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 and your glaive, you're gonna be glaving there as. Alright, where we're gonna go, my dear friend, you already know it if you are part of the channel from a very long time. If you're new, welcome, my dear friend. So we're gonna go to Steel Path mod, which is the end game in Warframe for now, as the real end game is always Fashion Frame, and it's always will be, and Dojo. And to be honest, Dojo, Dojo fashion is way powerful than anything in the game. Anyway, so Steel Path, why Steel Path? Because enemy is gonna be plus 100, health and shield and armor 250%, in return of some boost of mods and resources. Alright, gonna give survival. This is a very powerful enemies, my dear friend, and they're heavy units. Alright, let's go, my dear friends. Simple. Alright, here what you're gonna do. You're gonna hack this thing, and the enemy is gonna come. Oh, we got challenge completed. The 1000 night wave stuff. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna use one energy pad here to secure myself, and here we go. Here they come. We're gonna armor strip, and boom. And now you already have advantage of enemies. If you die, it's okay. It's not a problem if you die. You're gonna get used to the stuff. I mean, I die too sometimes, trying stuff, testing new stuff. It's not a big deal, my dear friend. You shouldn't be ashamed of dying, my dear friend, as it happens. So now I am casting 2 times Terrify, so I can armor strip them. Yeah, I'm casting it 2 times, my dear friend. You see, casting Epitaph so close caused me to be knocked down, right? That shouldn't happen if I was with Prime Sure-Footed. Alright. Now, in this situation, my dear friend, you see I ran out of energy. As I told you, this build is energy hungry. I ran out of energy. So what you do is you don't be running around and worried so much. You're gonna be locking down with Magos lockdown from Fortuna, Little Duck, and you continue. Simple as that. Don't freak out. Oh my god, I'm out of energy, and you try to tank the enemies. Don't tank them. You have your operator, go void mode. Lock them down, use glaive on them, and play around with the tools and things the game provide for you. Never be like shy about using what the game provides for you. All right, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. And the moment we reach enough strength with our molt augment, you're gonna see, my dear friends, that we're gonna be armor stripping them with one shot. As you can see, the enemies doesn't want to drop me any energy. It looks like it, and this stuff is being nerfed a bit. The drops of everything is almost being nerfed to the ground. There you go, my dear friends. That's what you want to do, and that's how you're gonna play it. And now, don't try armor strip with Terrify the Acolyte, because you will not manage to. Okay, there you go. So some of you watching this and they're very freaking surprised how Volt can manage to be here at this point, because you already be dead by now. We all know that. Alright, but as I said, my dear friend, you need to know what you're doing. This is why I take enough time to explain, and I can answer all your comments. Like, let me know in the comments below what else that you feel hard or you don't understand or anything. I'll be more than happy to help you, my dear friend. And now, so just one more thing, this build you're watching right now is, you see, it's killing like elites. Like, this is a very powerful unit, and so you know what it is, right? So if you take this build to elite sanctuary and sanctuary onslaught, my dear friend, nobody will beat you, right? You know that very well. So you see, like, I run out of energy. You don't try to tank those. Just kill, get energy, easy breezy. Use the pads, use whatever the game has given you, my dear friend. And extra stuff I want to tell you, I want to show you something else, my dear friend, since we are at it, so I don't have to make like I keep telling you from video to video about certain stuff. So even if you know all this, you already have this build, you know, I don't know, I'm the first or the last, or you made, maybe there is no a guy that he's not even a content creator already created these builds, alright? Like, he have these builds, because in Warframe it's very common to people have the same or similar builds like each other, as you can see, my dear friends. Kaboom. And now we are armor stripping them with one shot, my dear friend. Look at that, boom. And now, do you see the casting speed? Did you pay attention to the casting speed? That's very important, because Volt, if you spend a lot of time casting, my dear friend, you're gonna die. This is something you need to know. If you spend a lot of time casting any ability, like the fourth ability, you're going to die. Thanks to the Archon shards, we don't need to cast for a long time. Boom, we are ready. Moving on. Rolling guard. Keep doing that. Let me show you something very powerful in this game. I mean, I shouldn't be using it, because I'm then gonna be like, especially the ones that skips the videos, they don't watch the whole video. They're gonna just put the moment where I just summoned that thing, and they're gonna be, you have to use my different on-call crew from the railjack. Is a very powerful, this is the most powerful weapon you have in the game, and you can use calls, air support charges as well. This is something the game provides for you, my dear friend. You have to use this stuff, okay? Boom, boom, boom. This is units to help you in the game. Alright, so we're gonna kill the Acolyte really quick, and then we're gonna extract, my dear friend. And yeah. So, don't try to, my dear friend, don't try to do it with the Terrify, okay? So, kaboom, kaboom, and he's dead. I mean, simple as that, my dear friend. You don't need to struggle a lot with Hank. Everything is easy in this game. And of course, you're gonna let me know any questions you have, anything in your mind. Don't be shy about it, and don't be worried. Like, I know that point where there is a guy told me, Hank, I'm shy to ask in the comments below, like, what is that or what is this, because I'm worried other Thanos would be making jokes of me, like, ah, you don't know that, you're stupid, you're a noob, you're whatever. We all started from the bottom, and now we're here, you know, Drake. So yeah, ask your questions, don't be shy about anything, my dear friends. I'm here to help, and let me know what you think about this build, what you think about everything that goes, and the synergy and everything, and anything, if anything blur about the explanation, or I spoke too fast, or anything of that sort. let me know in the comments below, my dear friend. So I want you to enjoy the build, have fun with it, twist it around in your own style, play different things with it, try different weapon. Let me know how it goes for you. But what is for sure that this weapon is very powerful, and I deliver for you guys only things that I benchmarked, only things I'm sure about. I've been playing with this build for a very long time now, and I am ready now to release this build for you to enjoy, my dear community. So don't forget, sub, comment, like, and join. And we have a Discord link on the description. Feel free to join us on Discord. I'll see you, my dear friends, in the next video. Let me know in the comments below what's your suggestion, what's the next video. Let me know, my dear friends. And don't stop ever your amazing support, because I want to say, guys, thank you so much for your amazing support. You guys are the best. Peace and love. See you in the next one.